Heading her down at the target location.
Did you find any technical documents? Just bring them up.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built too, but that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Fired a minigun.
I'm busy right now, Knight, and you have a mission to complete for Elder Maxson. I suggest you get back to work.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Pridwin. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
Attention! Any soldiers who have not yet received a field assignment from Proctor Tegan should speak to him at once. That is all.
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
Why are you bothering with that, Joe? The Institute is a technological abomination that needs to be stopped at any cost. Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, brother.
Hey.
Need... Something?
Nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold.
Uh-huh. I'm looking for some firepower.
Be my guest.
Hey,
Feel like trading some equipment?
Proctor.
What can I get for you today?
I'm looking for some firepower.
That's a...
I'd gladly lay down my life if it keeps humanity from repeating the apocalypse.
Please continue assisting Proctor Ingram in any way that you can.
Never expected Dr. Lee would return to the
Right.
other document.
I found some technical documents.
These... I don't have time for
At Victoria Knight.
Can you believe synths are replacing humans with exact duplicates?
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in. This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Fortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing it back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a protectorate while you're blinded. Before you run off, maybe you should listen to your orders. This robot isn't going to build itself. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system...
Damn ferals. that Dr. Lee's arrived. I'm certain she'll
Attention.
be invited to the Brotherhood.
Due to increased raider activity, all leave requests to off-base sites have been temporarily suspended.
No matter how many battles we win, there's always another
Affected
fight
parties
on.
will have their leave compensated at the next available
If you're
opportunity.
here to talk me
That
into
is all.
working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
You promised you'd help us.
You're right, I did. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
Because we care what happens to the Commonwealth.
And we want to stop the Institute from using its technological superiority as a weapon.
You know, if anyone else wearing a Brotherhood of Steel uniform said something like that, I'd laugh in their face. But coming from you, it sounds like you actually mean it. Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online, but we'll get it done.
Night.
I'm proud to be serving under Elder Maxon. I had enough of lions and his foolish ways.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about. Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
Sure, anything you need.
That's what I love about you. You're ready to leap into action, and I bet you don't have the faintest idea what I'm talking about. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck.
Don't let Ingram catch you standing around. He'll be on report before you can blink.
Flying in style.
All systems go. Take off. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Nice.
Getting hungry. No green stuff here. So boring. Noise. What? Who's there? Nice try! I can hear it. He has fallen! They're out there somewhere. And he's gone. Do you see? They are unstoppable! I am here. Gonna find you soon, human! We should move west, and hunt. But food or sport? Ha-ha! Yes, brother. You'll have to come out sooner or later. I wanted a fight.
Won't be able to pick this. Yes.
I'm hungry. A human. You bony. Or tasty. Better than growling. Someone there? Bugs. Anything's better than bugs. Not. Yeah, you're right, brother. Not cool. Oh, ears play tricks on me again. I hear something. What is it? Hide forever. Oh, what's that? I knew it! Gotta tear you apart! Ah! You move too much! stupid human! Always for... Hey! You disappear! No fair!
Loctite.
What's that? I hear
Picking up a distress signal. 107.
Think the Commonwealth looks better?
Proctor Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk. He's missing. Where are you going? We're almost done with Prime. That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next... Without...
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me.
I wish Prime's the common... But since we arrived...
That's
Sure.
without a full...
Of course. What?
Right.
Proctor Quinlan is... The cat.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good. Scribe, I suggest... Hope. Good luck.